Hello everyone! In this video we will be reviewing the Julie's Picks swatches from Fabric Mart for August 2019. So here I have the little catalog that is sent to me, and inside we have all of the swatches stapled with a little description for each one, including the price. So what I'll go ahead and do is take off these swatches so we can get to reviewing them. Alright, all of the swatches are off and we are ready to begin, but first I just wanted to mention, in the cover here it talks about something called cady or cady, I don't know, stretch suiting, and it says that it's a new to me fabric, so Julie says it's new to her, and she found out it's pretty special, and it was included in Fabric Mart's lot from Millie. It says, I'm going to say cady because there's only one D. So cady stretch is used by high-end design houses and can be made from a variety of contents. It is a 2 or 3 ply crepe that has a nice drape. So that's new to me as well. I have not heard of this fabric. So she says that there's a great article from Threads magazine about cady, and I'll go ahead and include the link as well in the description box so you can check it out and learn about it. So let's begin. So here this section is called Patriotic Summer Collection, and it looks like a lot of these fabrics are from Millie, but let's start with the horizontal stripe washed linen. This is from Millie, and I did that, and I also hurt my nail pulling out the staples because I'm just a savage and don't use a staple remover. I just yank them, so there you go. So this is a horizontal striped washed linen in red and cream. It's 100% linen, 60 inches wide, and it's $9.99 a yard. So you can see the nice texture here on the weave. And there's the back. And that is just me healing from getting poked from sewing. Yeah, sorry. My hands are a bit of a mess. But I like the texture on this. So as I go along, if I'm inspired to give a pattern suggestion, I will do that. I'll put the swatch aside so I can give you a pattern suggestion if I feel an inspiration. Alright, so this one is a crossweave stretch linen blend. This is also from Millie. The colors they're saying are berry and cream, so it's basically red, honestly. And it's a linen, cotton, and lycra blend. It's $9.99 a yard, and it's also 60 inches wide. I think these two would make good pants or shorts, these two guys. So maybe I'll set them aside. I do have a couple patterns in mind. So I'll show them at the end, okay? Let's see. This one's kind of pretty. This is a small floral DTY knit. Navy red, salmon, and evergreen are the colors. So it's polyester and lycra, and it's got obviously some stretch here. 56 inches wide and $7.99 a yard. Very cute. Oh, the knits. Next up is a stretch twill. It says imported from Italy. This color is called hazelnut. So there you can see the twill weave and the staple holes. But this is 97% cotton, 3% lycra, $7.99 a yard, and it's 56 inches wide. Next, we've got a daisy print stretch bottom weight. So yeah, it is stretchy. It's from an in New York designer. Navy and white. It's cotton and lycra. $9.99 a yard. So it is a little bit heavier because it is a bottom weight, but it's got some nice stretch to it. And 54 inches wide. Moving along. This is the Shelley print collection. So here we have a snakeskin print Shelley in black, gray, and teal. It's 100% rayon, and it's $5 a yard. Julie's special price, 55 inches wide. And next is a Palm Sprays print Shelley, black aqua fuchsia multi, 100% rayon. It is also $5 a yard and 55 inches wide. Wonder what the whole print looks like. And next Shelley is also 100% rayon. The colors it says are sepia and black. 55 inches wide again and $5 a yard. So it looks like all of these in the Shelley section are $5 a yard. And this one, it's called Oliver Feather and Paisley Shelley. Red, peach, tan, black, and white. Again, 100% rayon, 55 inches wide, and $5. This one is Daisies and Plaid print Shelley. The colors are pink, lavender, mint, black, and white. Alright. Moving along to the Fun Brights collection, it says. So we're going to start with something called, let's get it here, Floral Print Stretch Sateen in black, petal, pink, purple, green, and yellow. It's 97% lycra, 97% cotton, 3% lycra. It's got a Julie's special price of $3.99 a yard, which is really good price. It's 48 inches wide. Very bright. I like florals on black backgrounds. I think it just makes them pop. Next we have a pinstripe suiting, stretch suiting. This is imported from Italy. This is a really nice feeling fabric. So if you're looking to make some, like a skirt for work, some pants for work, or a jacket, this is really nice. It's black and gray. These stripes are really light gray. 97% wool, 3% lycra. It's 60 inches wide, and its Julie's special price is $12.99 a yard, and it's regularly $34.99. Whoops. Oh, there. This is interesting guy here. The 80s Miro print Shelley. So white mint buttercup and magenta and black, 100% rayon. It's $4.99 a yard, 58 inches wide. I would love to see what this print looks like entirely because I'm kind of drawn to 80s prints. This looks fun, so we shall see. If you go into Fabric Mart, maybe we can pull that up. You can pull it up and see. Here we have a horizontal stripe crinkle voile, off-white and pale pink, 55% cotton, 45% polyester. It's $6.99 a yard, and it runs 44 inches wide. And then we have a check plaid voile, aqua and mint, and it's 70% linen, 30% cotton, $8.99 a yard, and it's 56 inches wide. I'm going to put this aside with this because I think the patterns I'm suggesting for these will work well for this because of the linen blend. Alright, moving along to the Bold Prints and Coordinates collection. We have the chevron print cady stretch crepe. So here we're moving on to the cady stretch crepes. This is imported from Italy by Millie. The colors are red pepper, black, and white. This is the back. $12.99 a yard. It's 52 inches wide. So it's a blend of silk, rayon, and lycra. I think that is a really nice blend, actually. So I'm becoming interested in these cadys. So we've got a crepe double knit. So we've got some nice stretch in. We've got 95% polyester, 5% lycra, giving you that nice stretch. $5.99 a yard, and this is 58 inches wide. Next is it's called a tribal stripe print linen blend. The colors are off-white and black, as you can see. It's a linen and cotton blend. $8.99 a yard, it's 54 inches wide. And I'm going to put these this guy with this because the patterns that I'm suggesting will work with that as well. Then we've got an Abstract Scratches Print ITY knit red orange lycra, 95% polyester, 5% lycra, $5 a yard, and it is 58 inches wide. And then next we've got lightweight Ponte knit from Millie. This feels exceptionally nice. So if you're looking for a white Ponte knit, this feels great. It's rayon, nylon, and lycra, and it's $8.99 a yard at 62 inches wide. This is very pretty. All right, we're going to the early fall Getaway collection, and we're going to start with called Overlapping Floral Print ITY knit in tan, brown, black, and white, 95% polyester, 5% lycra, $5 a yard, and it's 58 inches wide. Next, it's Tribal Diamonds tie-dye ITY knit, red, tan, white, and black, 95% polyester, 5% lycra. So you've got stretch, also $5 a yard, 58 inches wide. I would like to see if this just like repeats. It's probably like that. Then we've got fine twill suiting. No. What is this? Sorry. Oh, it's a linen knit from a New York designer. Color is in fawn. It's 100% linen, 58 inches wide, and it's $9.99 a yard. Now we've got a denim here. It's a stretch denim. Tiny bit of stretch there. It's cotton and lycra. Doesn't say the percentage of lycra. $7.99 a yard and 56 inches wide. And then we've got a fine twill suiting in white. Now this is made up of 46% tencel, which I like, 31% polyester, 20% rayon, and 3% spandex. I quite like that blend there. It's $7.99 a yard and 48 inches wide. Okay, it looks like we've got the last stack, which falls under the Fall Preview collection. And this is a striped flannel suiting imported from Italy in charcoal and oatmeal. And it's 100% wool. So, you know how wool can be scratchy. This has texture, but it's not really scratchy. It's kind of soft, actually. $14.99 a yard and 58 inches wide. Next, a tiny triangle print in large chevron. So while you have the triangle prints, the overall big print or design is going to be chevrons. You see that there? It's an ITY knit. The colors are burgundy, black, white, coral, and red. Well, coral red, I guess it says. 95% polyester, 5% lycra, and it's $5 a yard, 56 inches wide. And next we've got another one of the cady stretch suitings, which I'm going to see if I can find a pattern that I think I would use for this stretch suiting. Being I've never sewed it before, but feels like other types of fabrics I've sewn with. So this is imported from Italy by Millie. It's a really nice burgundy. It's 90% polyester, 10% lycra, so it's a different blend than the other cady that had, I think, what, rayon and silk. This is $8.99 a yard, and it's 58 inches wide. Next is called Connecting Arches, Print ITY Knit, tan, maroon, and black, 95% polyester, 5% lycra, $5 a yard. Okay. And then we have this. This is pretty. It's a heathered suiting imported from Italy. It's a gray and black, and it's 100% wool. So we've got some nice suiting fabrics. Let me see if I've got some patterns. In fact, I can put this suiting in too, the cadys. Let's look at some items for maybe work or that type of look. Where's my other? I'll find the other cady. Anyway, this one is heathered gray and black, 100% wool, $14.99 a yard, and 60 inches wide. And this is supposed to be dry clean. They usually suggest that wool. Alright, so let me go ahead and take a moment and see if I can find some patterns for some of these, and I will be back to share those with you. Okay, let's take a look at the Shelleys that we had. I think that's all of them. So we had these guys here, and I'm just basing it off of not necessarily the print, but mainly the characteristics of the fabric. So I do have a couple of patterns that have been floating around my workspace recently that would work well with Shelley, and it's this one from New Look 6373. It's a jumpsuit, or you can make these little dresses, and I just think that probably any of these would look really cute. This is almost 80s vibe, like check that out because of the dropped waist. I just think that you could do, I mean obviously you could use any of these with these, it's just personal preference on what you want to do, but the characteristics of this fabric will work well with this pattern. It does call for Shelley, and if you want something a little bit more, I don't know, dressier I guess. I've been liking this pattern. I haven't made it yet, but I like the design. I bought it specifically for the top. So this is a Simplicity pattern by Cynthia Rowley, 1872. I think that any of these would work well. So these are the two picks I have for the Shelley. If you have any that you think would work well, please leave it in the comments below for the other viewers and me. Okay, let's see what we have next. So I'm going to pull out these knits here that have been coming through that were included. Let's see, even this one. Well, this one is the cady stretch suiting, so I don't think that would work very well. So I'm going to go with these. These are more of the, you know, poly and lycra knits. These all, I think, would work well with the patterns I have here. It's just all personal preference. Again, what you like. I always like a good knit wrap dress, so I have this one from McCall's 7893, and then this one, if you don't like wrap, I'm having a heck of a time with wrap patterns. Just they make them too low, and it just, I'm still kind of figuring out what pattern I'm working on. So anyway, there's that one, and then there is this one from McCall's, which is just a, you know, more basic dress, and there's lots of options here. You can add sleeves, long sleeves, short sleeves, sleeveless. I just think this is a very nice, versatile pattern. It's 7313, and then let me go over here and pull. This is one of my all-time favorites, and I'll always recommend it. This is another wrap dress. I think it's better than the McCall's in terms of fit, well, at least for me, you know, based on my measurements. We're all different. So yeah, that's what I have for these knits. Let's move on to these linens. Where did my little linen swatches go? Okay, here we go. So we have this one, and what was it called? Nutmeg or something? Just with tribal looking print, this gingham one, and these are all linen or linen blends. So I made these shorts for my cousin recently. Very cute pattern. I love the pockets. You can make pants, capris, longer shorts, shorter shorts. This is a great pattern. Or have something else. Here's another pattern from Berta, which I have not used yet, but it looks really great, and I think any of these would work well with either one of these patterns. So McCall's 7364 or Berta Style 6735 for you. Alright, next we're going to look into the suitings. Okay, so we have this one with the pinstripes. This is the cady. This is another cady. And we have something else. Oh yes, and then this heathered one. So, looks like most that I pulled for these are Berta. And I actually haven't made them yet, but I think they'd work well. So here we have some trousers, 6470. Then we have these dresses here, 6452, and I really like this one. I love this neck. I think if it is sewn properly, if it works well, I think it looks really cool and a little bit different. And then I also have this Berta, which I think these are really lovely. These dresses. Oh, let's see, the line art might be better. And this is Berta 7137. And I've got another Berta here. In particular, this sheath dress here with the cap sleeves and the belt. I mean, really, really pretty. And I could definitely see it in this or this. Okay. And the next one I have is Simplicity, and it's just a trouser pattern, and it's got a contour waistband, which I am a big fan of, I've come to find out. 8056 from Simplicity. It's an amazing fit pattern, and you can actually do it in more of a, whoa, look, they've got slim and average and curvy body shapes, so that's awesome. I don't think I've made an amazing fit pattern yet, and I think, you know, for pants that would be really great because they have offerings for slim / average or curvy body shapes, so definitely think these three would all work very well. Okay, so that's what I have. Those are my suggestions. If you saw a swatch and you wanted me to provide a suggestion, let me know. If you need more information on the swatches, let me know. I'd be happy to provide that information. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you enjoy me including some suggestions that I have. And if you have any others, again, I would love to hear from you, and so would probably the other viewers. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll be back with the next swatch video.